What is going on, you guys? Pet Platypus here, and it's time to talk about Dragon Ball Super, Episode 77. The new Universe Survival Arc has finally started. We got a new opening to talk about, and it's Super Bowl Sunday, and I'm reviewing anime. No, I actually am going to go hang out with friends. I don't really care much for football, but I am going out. So I want to try to get this review done fast. I don't really have too much to say about the episode itself, so let's talk about that opening, because this opening is fucking amazing. This has got to be... It might be my favorite Dragon Ball opening, but I am just fresh off of seeing it and how fucking good it is. It kicks ass. But if not the best Dragon Ball opening, in my opinion, it is definitely the most hype Dragon Ball opening with... there's like three Gizmo. There's like three Jizz moments in this opening alone. There's Gohan training on the rock. That looked epic. You know, he powers up. You see the lightning, but his hair doesn't change. So is he going to be Ultimate Gohan again? That's a great shot. Roshi taking off the glasses. That's the second Jizz moment. And then the third one is Naotoshi Shida coming in at the end with that Goku versus crazy buff Martian dude, which I don't know how I feel if he's going to be the antagonist, because I like the design. When I first saw it, I was like, this guy kind of looks super basic, but I kind of like how basic he looks. I just hope he has like a cool personality and stuff, but we'll have to see. But yeah, those are like the three Jizz moments for me, and then everything else in the opening is obviously fantastic. I mean, the whole thing is just, it's an amazing opening. The animation's fantastic from start to finish, great color palette. Everything's fantastic in this opening, and it's all about the new arc. So I don't know if we're going to get another new one when this arc ends, or, you know, what, or if this is the final arc, I don't know, but... Or maybe they'll just keep the opening and then change all the animation for the next arc, which I hope they do if Dragon Ball Super goes past this, because this opening's fucking awesome. I don't want to see this opening go anywhere anytime soon. It's definitely better than the last opening, even though I really love the first opening. So, yeah, it was awesome. As for the episode itself, it's just hilarious, man. This is just a fucking hilarious episode. Goku on point throughout the entire episode when he's fighting the thugs. And he's like, stop doing stupid stuff and go get a job, or whatever he said. And then he's like, oh, well, I guess I'm not one to talk. When he's at Bulma's, and he's like, oh, Bulma, you've been eating too much. When he's talking to Vegeta, and he's like, you're not the one giving birth, dude. That was great. Whis coming in and saying the same shit. That was hilarious. When Vegeta says, I want to be here when the baby's born. And Goku's like, I was dead when Goten was born. Just the self-awareness of some of these jokes with Goku are just absolutely fantastic. And, yeah, it was just funny. Him sneaking away with Goten while Chi-Chi was ranting. That was great. Yeah, it was just a really funny episode. Goku really sold it from start to finish. But it had really cool moments, too. Like when Beerus was like, dude, you need to stop hanging out with the Omni King. It's going to spell nothing but trouble. And Goku's like, nah, dude, he's cool. And Beerus is like, no, dude, I will kill you. Which it might have been an empty threat, but it was a nice, intimidating moment. And I like how Goku actually outsmarted him. Also, I think we found out that the button has two sides, because I don't think we knew that before. I don't know if they're just pulling that out of their ass, because he's like, oh, this will take me to, Zeno. And I'm like, wait, no, it brings Zeno to you. But then he says, no, this side takes me there, and the other side brings him to me. Yeah, I didn't know it did that. Maybe it kind of sounds familiar, but I could just be remembering it wrong, because it was now established in this episode. I'm not too sure, but either way... It's fine, if it was already there, it was already there, we just didn't know about it, but he goes to see the two Zenos, who are playing chess with planets, and I'm pretty sure real planets were blowing up, because that's what they made it look like when one planet collided with another one, and it, turned all molten, so I'm assuming those were real planets they were fucking with, which is horrifying and reckless as fuck, and it really does sort of... You can believe that they will destroy the universes if that team loses. You can see them being that harsh because they don't give a fuck about these planets. But yeah, long story short, Goku talks to them. They have some funny, cute moments because they're adorable little monsters of death. And they basically agree, yeah, we'll hold the tournament. They tell Goku, we'll finalize all the details. And then that comes in at the end. We find out when it's going to take place, which is like this weird universal calendar thing. So I'm assuming they'll translate that into layman's terms in the next episode. But... yeah, no, it was a really fun episode. I like seeing Goku train with Whis. That was great. And Whis actually fires a Ki Blast at Goku, which he has to go Super Saiyan to block, which is... Whis is just ridiculous. And it's like the first time we've ever seen him throw an attack, so that's kind of neat. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Bulma's pregnant. I've kind of already talked about that, but yeah, I think they said she's past due for the baby, so... Yeah, that's really soon, and it shows that it's also we got the 9 month time skip because obviously she's about to have the baby, and she was not big in the last couple episodes, like when we had Gohan making the movie and everything. So not only does that confirm like a 9 month time skip, but also the fact that Goku says he hasn't fought anyone strong in a while, and he's getting a little rusty, which he's not getting super rusty or anything. If he does take the bullet to the arm, which I know a lot of people are going to question that. I do question the validity of that a bit. I do get that when Goku was off guard, he got pierced by the laser in Resurrection F. That can happen. I think it was a filler scene, but there is a scene where Krillin throws a rock at him and it hurts him. He gets hit in the head, which I call bullshit on that one because filler or not, I mean, bullets bounced off of him like BBs. Like, they left a sting and they left a mark, but they were still... He was basically bulletproof when he was a kid. And that shows through in this episode, which is why it doesn't bother me too much. He just has like a little scratch on the arm like he did when he was a kid. Whenever a bullet would hit him, it didn't go through his arm like Krillin. So, yeah, I don't know. I still question the validity of it, because considering I figure his base durability would be a lot higher now, but it's alright. They didn't over-exaggerate it. He didn't get a bullet stuck in his arm. It didn't go through or anything. It literally just did exactly what it did to him when he was a kid. So I hesitantly buy it, but if someone has a problem with it, I completely understand. So yeah, that's pretty much the episode, though. Goku was hilarious. Also, for a Yoshima episode, he's usually the solo guy. For a Yoshima episode, this one looked really good. And the color thing, I should talk about that too. It was definitely better in the episode than it was in the previews. They did a lot better job making it look more natural in the episode. However, when he goes to certain planets, like when he goes to Beerus's planet and the lighting's a little bit different, and when he goes to the Supreme Kai's planet and the lighting's a little bit different, it becomes a lot more noticeable and a lot more distracting. I'm not a huge fan of it. I feel like they could do a better job color correcting it if that's what they're trying to do. And hopefully they do in future episodes. Hopefully they iron this out. But on the Earth and everything, it looked pretty good. Maybe I just got used to it from the previews, but I don't think so. I didn't watch the preview that many times, so I think I watched it like 3 times, maybe at most, just to kind of like watch the filter a couple times. So, yeah, I don't know. I think they did a better job with it in the episode. I could be wrong. Maybe it's exactly the same, and I just got used to it. But yeah, for a Yoshima episode, it looked really polished. Good use of animation. Nothing too phenomenal, but good use of animation. I'm assuming he had some dudes on board to clean up, for sure. Like, there were shots that just didn't look like him, so I don't think it was 100% solo. Probably chief supervisor stepping in here and there, maybe a couple of second key animators. I'll have to wait for Anime AJ to make a video about this episode, but yeah, those are just my guesses before I actually see what he has to say about it, since he's not the expert, but he's kind of the resident Dragon Ball fan expert on this stuff right now, so go check out Anime AJ's channel. He actually just did a video about episode 5, where he talks about how, the newbie animators that were working on Dragon Ball Super, yeah, that was all bullshit. That producer, flat out lied and shit. It's a really interesting video. Go check out Anime AJ. Also, thank you for giving my recent bad animation video response thing a lot of good support. That did pretty well for my videos, so thank you very much, and check it out if you haven't seen it. It'll be like the last video on my channel. But with all that being said, what do you guys think of this episode of Dragon Ball Super? Are you excited for this arc? Do you think it started off strong? I think it did. I think it's good that they started off with the solo guy. That way you have last week's episode, which was, not that great in terms of animation. This week, which is the solo guy. Next week, which probably won't be too impressive either animation-wise. So you got like a 3-week buffer for them to work on, the beginning fight. So I think they started off strong by using him for this episode, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. But again, what'd you guys think of this episode of Dragon Ball Super? Especially what do you think about Goku and the bullet and everything? I'm really curious. And also, what do you think of that scene? Because I thought it was hilarious and badass seeing Goku take these guys out. But rambling aside, tell me what you guys thought of the episode. Give this video a thumbs up and share it on social media. Both those would help me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already, or if you like what you've seen here. Also, click that bell, get notifications when my videos go up. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.